Hello, my brothers and sisters. I'm sending you all a plethora of love, happiness, and an infinite amount of compassion. I just wanted to briefly make a video while this thought is still fresh in my mind. Um, we have this very distorted and delusional view of life. Often, when I ask people how their life is, or not how their life is, but how they are doing, they respond with, I'm alive, or my heart's still beating, or I'm here. And that shouldn't be the immediate response. Life is much, much more than that. We have beautiful eyes to see. We have a beautiful mouth to speak with. We have arms to use. We have a body that can do so many magnificent things. We can walk. We can taste wonderful food. And there are so many people out there that don't have these many blessings that we do. We take simple, purified air for granted. We take food for granted. We take shelter for granted. We think that all these things are just normal when outside of our little bubble that we have, there are so many negative things going on that people have to deal with, and they are still very, very grateful. There is an extreme amount of famine and homelessness, and not only just in the USA, which shouldn't be a thing at all, but everywhere in the world. And it increases and decreases depending on where you are, but the main point is that they still have a reason to smile. They are still very enthusiastic about life. Take Tibet, for example. They have been under the China regime or China rule for nearly, we'll just say 50 plus years now. I don't want to get into exact, numbers and everything. But they still smile and laugh every day and are grateful for everything that they have when they're not even free, when they're not even independent. They're not free. They're not free at all. And the racism that we are dealing with in today's society shouldn't even be a thing. We fought slavery and racism not even that long ago, and now we're facing almost the exact same thing. And it's very, very disrespectful to all the people that fought for our rights. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. If they were to look at how we are treating each other now, they would be very disappointed. So we really need to be grateful for all the blessings that we have around us. We have water to drink. We have food to eat. We have people that love us. We have a home. We're not homeless. We can go outside and not hear gunshots consistently. We really need to take a good look at the world and at ourselves and really be thankful and appreciative of the things that we take for granted. Flint still does not have clean water, and Puerto Rico still needs help. There are so many things that the news does not report, but they'll report a house that has beautiful Christmas lights, or, very minute things that don't have any relativity to the whole 7 billion human beings living on this planet. They take what they want to put on the news and put up this facade, that everything is fine and dandy. They'll occasionally put, as bad as it is, they'll occasionally put, murders and other things up there. But they do not report the major causes or major events happening in our world. And we are but a speck of dust compared to the vastness of the universe. This samsara is only a stop in the infinity of space, in the infinity of life that is continuous and endless. This samsara is without discoverable beginning or end. It continues on, and it will continue. And we really need to incorporate that into our actions. For we think that it's just here and now and that's it, and we can get into that topic later, but it's not. We need to start taking care of one another, of the earth, of all sentient beings, for ourselves in the future and for future generations. So let us really be thankful and wake up with a genuine smile that we have a bed to sleep in, that we aren't being sold in the sex trade, that we aren't being discriminated against, that we have all these rights that we take so much for granted. I am no different than you, and you are no different than me. And we really need to start seeing that. We put up so many barriers between us and all of our fellow brothers and sisters. And it's to a point now that we live in this little box that just, that's all we care about, and there's nothing outside of it, and nothing else matters. And that's not true, because we are all interconnected. Everything is interdependent. We cannot live just by ourselves. We can't. We all help each other. Favorite analogy is take a colony of ants. If we look at a colony of ants, we can see how simplistic it would be to work together. They work together to build a home. They work together to make the colony work. They work together to bring food. And they're not worried about, they don't have law systems. They don't have a government. They don't have people telling them what to do. They work cooperatively with a genuine understanding of their interconnectedness as a whole. I truly believe that we are less than ants right now. That we are just so lost in this self-grasping I that is not really there. So let us really come together and individually realize that there is so much more to life than just, I am here, I'm alive, my heart's beating. Life is beautiful. Life is absolutely spectacular. And there is beautiful bliss in this present moment right now as I am talking to you all. So, when we look at life, don't look at it as so just gray. It's absolutely vibrant. Let us be grateful for everything. for absolutely everything. And when we start to be too ignorant, remember that there are those who have so much less than we do. I'm sending love and I'm sending endless love and happiness and a wish to end suffering for you all. I'm sending endless love, happiness, and joy, and a genuine wish that we can all end this suffering together. I love you, my brothers and sisters. Let us all build a world that is more united, more loving, and more interdependent. Love you all.